Hi you guys, welcome to Cancerian Chronicles. We are going to jump into the energy for Cancer, and we are going to go ahead and answer the question, why do I keep picking the wrong woman? So for those of you that have been asking yourself, why have I been choosing the wrong woman? This message just might be for you. So this is Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North Node in Cancer, or if you are actually dealing with a Cancer, the messages may be for you. So let's go ahead and let's get started. I'm not taking all of messages for Cancer. Why do I keep choosing the wrong? Okay, I'm sorry, but a lot of cards keep, like stacks of cards keep trying to pop out at one time. And I keep thinking like, this is just too much. This is too much. This is too much. I'm not going to do all of these cards at one time, right? I'm going to go ahead and keep this one that flipped over that says Destiny. But what I want to say about that, I'm going to take that as a sign, you guys, that some of you are picking, I don't know how to say this in a nice way, but some of you guys may be choosing someone that is too much for you to handle, right? For some of you guys, like you are not ready for a relationship, or you're not really ready for a relationship with the type of woman that you're trying to pick, that you're trying to select. Yeah. And at the bottom, it says, I effed up. Yeah, sorry, I'm the worst. I effed up. And that's making me think of like, it's like for some of you guys, it causes a type of like insecurity, or causes you to misstep and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Because you're normally like, I'm hearing, you know, a suave debonair, whatever it is. But like, when you continue to try to, it's like someone is trying to, I don't know. This is, okay, I'm just going to say, like someone's trying to elevate to a higher status with a woman that's at a higher status before they're ready. That's for someone, that's for one of you, some of you, or none of you. That might have made quite a few people click off or something like that. But I'm getting the sense of like some of you guys are just going to have to up your game. You're going to have to step it up. For some of you guys, you are being introduced to women or to people that like, it's like I'm hearing you have a date with destiny. So these people are really okay, so it's not a mistake that you're selecting these women, because it's like they are really meant to push you to a higher level, to reach a higher status. And it's going to be up to you to answer the call. So this is... Yeah, I didn't see that one coming. It's not really what I was expecting. But let's keep going. Okay, why do I keep choosing the wrong? Yeah. And I'm getting the sense of like this is sent home, and it came in sideways. And I'm going to keep it that way, because what I'm getting is, it's not that this person is sending you home. It's like you're opting out, because some of you guys are not ready to answer the call, or you don't feel like you're ready to answer the call. And so you just kind of opt yourself out, right? You take yourself out of the running, so to speak. But some of you guys really are like, I'm getting hopeless romantic. So either you are interacting with women that are super romantic, like they want to be wined and dined, and you're not ready for that quite yet, or you keep trying with this caliber of woman, because you know, like that's the type of woman that you actually are supposed to be with. Even if you're not ready yet, you know that that's the type of woman that you're supposed to be with. And it's like, I'm hearing, it's my money and I want it now. Like you want it now because you love love. Like you want to be loved and be in love and experience love and all of that great stuff. And it's kind of like, I don't know if you're meeting women that they like this is how they are. Like they exude this loving I'm hearing that love and feeling, like they exude that love and that care and that nurturing spirit, but you don't have things together to where you can actually, for some of you guys, like you're just not ready. That's really what I'm getting. Oh, geez. Okay, we have one that fell to the floor, and I'm not going to keep it, but we are going to read it, and it's shoulder to cry on. Some of you guys are afraid of being hurt, right? That's why you're opting out. Yeah. And some of you guys, we have at the bottom the meathead. So you're also being a total jerk to the woman that you really are into, because it's like you don't want to get hurt. I don't know if someone needs to work a little bit on their emotional intelligence or something like that. Like I'm getting the energy of, like, remember when we were kids and like it was like if you hit the girl, it's because you love her or you like her, you want to date her, whatever. Do you like me? Check yes or no. Yeah, but like you're not in elementary school. And that's not how we treat people that we care about. And we have reflection that came out. I'm getting the sense of someone that might feel like they are, I'll just say it. Someone feels like they're failing when it comes to the art of love or relationships. And you just need to reflect on said relationships. Like you need to reflect on your past relationships. And it's kind of like you need to see what the common theme is. I'm actually hearing the common denominator. What's the common denominator? In each of your relationships, if they are not working out and you're kind of going from person to person to person, and things are just not working out, listen to and it's not to say that, nothing, it's going to be two people are involved in a relationship, right? So two people are going to be at fault, but you need to figure out what it is, like what role did you play? Yeah. So that you can know like what it is that you need to do different to be the winner. I mean, to win that person's heart, to win that person over. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. We have rejected. And I'm getting the sense of with this being under destiny, until you do right by me. Sorry. But until you learn these lessons, you're going to continue to kind of strike out when it comes to love and relationships. But also we talked about like someone has a fear of being rejected. And some of you guys are going to have to kind of change the way that you look at rejection, or the way that you look at relationships that don't work out, right? Again, some of you guys are going to have to reflect on, well, why isn't this working out? If we have like a good connection and we vibe really well together, why is it that this relationship is not really going anywhere? Like, what's wrong here? The math isn't mathing. Yeah. There's reassuring rose. Some of you guys are going to have to provide some reassurance to yourself and let yourself know that sometimes things just don't work out because you're not ready. Sometimes the person that you're trying to deal with, they may not be ready, and it is okay. It's not a waste of time, right? It's not anything negative. It just is what it is. And yes, you are destined to be in whatever type of relationship that you know in your heart is meant for you. But it doesn't mean that it's going to come easy. I'm hearing, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Like you're going to have to look at yourself. You're going to have to make some reflections. And now I'm hearing the part where he says, make a change. You got to make the change. Okay, so you recognize what the issues are, but now what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do different? For some of you guys, like I'm hearing the song, I'm riding around and I'm getting it. I'm riding around and I'm getting it. Some of you guys are going to have to sit out, for a little bit and see I'm still not taking all of these, but some of you guys are going to have to sit it out and, you know, come back into the game when you're actually ready. Yeah. So we have a single mom. I'm not going to keep them. Single mom, final two, and producer plant. I'm actually getting the sense of like this might be for someone, like someone in particular. And I'm going to move them here, but I'm putting them back in the deck. So some of you guys, you came across a single mom, right? A woman who has children. We'll just say that. And you had good chemistry, good energy. You had no issues. You had no qualms with this person, but except for the fact that she had kids, because I'm getting the sense of like you may have also been dating or talking to another person who didn't have any kids with this final two, you see? So you have two hearts, right? So you were dealing with two people. One was a mom, one has no kids. And we have producer plant. This is like someone that was being very sneaky and conniving, or like someone who was working against your best interest. I'm getting the sense of someone talking in your ear. Like you see, she has a little earpiece. Someone was talking in your ear and they were giving you their opinion about who it is that they felt like you should be with, but it wasn't really for your benefit. So some of you guys need to reevaluate how you're making your decisions. Some of you guys, you're meeting or you're picking the wrong woman because you're listening to other people's opinions rather than going with your own gut, your own intuition. You're not following your heart. There's something, I'm feeling something there's something to do with that for some of you guys. At the bottom is competition. So someone put these two people, like it was like some type of unknown competition. And I'm getting the sense of like, you know, someone didn't have time for that and they moved on and they opted out. So you were left with the person who a friend or a family member was telling you was the better option. And lo and behold, you find out that they absolutely were not. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sounds ugly. I'm not going to say that. Okay. There was something about the other person that was just really bad. Something about their character. Something about, I don't know if they just really weren't, they were not very loving. They were not very kind. They were the complete opposite. Like they may have faked the funk is what I'm hearing for a little bit, but they were completely not the type of woman that you're even interested in. Yeah, we have self-elimination. We already talked about that like if you feel like you're being rejected, you just eliminate yourself. But also for whoever that was, we talked about, you know, having women compete. And the better woman, like what you don't realize is that when you put these women into competition with one another, whether they know they're in a competition, they feel it, even if they don't see it. And even if you don't speak of it, and they self-select out, they take themselves out of the game. And what turns out is like, it's not even necessarily that you're picking the wrong woman. You're left with the wrong woman. Yeah. The bottom is butterflies. And I talked in the other reading, which was, you know, why, I think it was like, why do I keep picking the wrong man? But there was also another reading where I was talking about going about, you know, like butterflies, which is typically, that's like your nervous system telling you run away. So you're left with the person who gave you butterflies, right? They may have been very sexual. I'm hearing, look what I can do. Yeah, look what I can do. Very sex-based. And it's kind of like for some people, like you, it's like, had you gone with your gut? Because I'm kind of getting this sense of like, I don't know, this is so weird. I don't know why I'm doing this reading. I was just guided to like be fair. Like if I'm gonna do why do I keep picking the wrong man, I need to do a why do I keep picking the wrong woman. But what I'm hearing is that like, you know, very lustful, very sexual, like look what I can do, like this person, and then come to find out like they really can't do much at all. Like it's not even worth it. And a little secret, the person that that eliminated themselves, they were the better woman in every way. In every way. I don't know if that's for just that one person with all those cards or what, but wow. Let's keep going. This is so weird. Okay, see, here we go again. Okay, so I guess maybe because this is a little bit different, but we have, okay, we'll put it here. We have the cocktail party. We have butterflies, and we have blindsided. And I'm getting the sense of this, like with this cocktail party, it really feels like, again, this is like a group of people that are like celebrating, but I'm really getting more like, I heard third party when I pulled this one out. Third party, it's almost like you have a whole group of people, a whole group of family or friends that keep encouraging you to pick the wrong person. Because you know why? They don't want you to evolve. They don't want you to be different. They don't want you to change. They want you to always be the person that you've always been. And okay. So remember at the beginning, I talked about this type of woman that you keep like kind of going for. It's like they are at a status that you haven't quite reached yet, right? And really you're meeting them like you are going to get the girl, but it comes with work. And it comes with a type of growth and transformation that you have not yet attained. And you know what? This group of people that keep encouraging you to pick these, I'm not doing that. So, because what I'm hearing, like, they're not nice names, right? So the person, the wrong person, right? They want you to continue to pick this wrong person, because then you're not changing, and however it is that they typically benefit from you not growing, not evolving, not transforming, not changing. Like that's why they want you to be the same playboy, playgirl. They want you to be the same person that's always going to put them first. Because what I'm getting is this caliber of woman that you continue to try to strive for. They're not going to put up with that. They are not going to put up with that. And these people know it, so they don't want you to pick the better woman. And it's up to you to stop listening to that. And you keep thinking that they're doing it because they love you and because they care about you. But what you don't see, what you don't understand is they absolutely do not. At the bottom, we have all these sixes. And I know it doesn't mean what a lot of the times people think that it means. It's not anything bad. But in this case, with this fire and all these sixes, this is devil energy. They want you to be in this devil energy because they are in their devil energy, meaning they want you to stay put, stay where you are so they can continue to take from you. See, whatever type of woman that you're striving for, that you really do want, like one of the reasons that they're not going to allow it is because the type of love that they will have for you is true. And they are not going to put up with, number one, they're not going to put up with being, like placed it as second place, right? But on top of that, they're not going to be okay with people taking advantage of you. And they're going to call those people out on their BS. And that's why. Those people see that and they know it. I don't know if these are family members or friends for you, but that's just what it is. I'm telling you. Yeah, the hot seat. We have the hot seat. I kind of get the sense of like you're talking to these people and you're telling them about, each woman, right? And then they come back with some weird question or weird test or weird task for you to put the two women under. One of these women is all about games. And they're going to tell you, it's kind of like someone who reads you, and they're going to tell you exactly whatever it is that you want to hear. The other person is either A, not playing your games, right? Or B, they're going to say what's on their mind and they don't care what you think about it, because it's like, accept me as I am or not at all. Yeah. These, look at the bottom, advisors. Someone is advising you as to what to do. Like, okay, go and ask this. Okay, well, what about this? How about that? Right? And they're feeding your head with foolishness, with nonsense. But you're part of what you have to do is you're just going to have to learn to think and act for yourself. Okay? Oops, I have that upside down. Sorry. Messages for Cancer. Why do I keep picking the wrong? Oh, I just flipped. I made sure that I had it right side up and it's flipped in reverse anyway. And it says, I am sacred. And that is in reverse. Yeah. Some of you guys keep picking the wrong woman because you don't feel like you deserve the right woman. You don't think that you, like, deep down, you don't feel like you deserve that woman of this higher caliber or whatever, however it is that I feel like almost like this goddess, like you see this person, this type that you want, you see them as a goddess and you don't feel like you truly deserve them. And that's something that you're going to have to work out within yourself. You're going to have to understand that, yes, you do deserve this goddess. I keep calling her a goddess. I don't know. But just because you deserve her doesn't mean that you get to treat her any kind of way. She is meant to be cherished and respected and put place before all others. That's something that you're going to have to learn. And unless and until you're ready for that, I'm here to stay out of her way. Yeah. She is to be celebrated. It says, I'm celebrated. But not only that, the more that you celebrate her, the more that she is going to celebrate and elevate you. And that's what you need to understand. We have I embrace change at the top. Because that's what you're going to have to make those changes. We talked about changes earlier. You're going to have to make the changes. If you know, unless you're good with continuing along the path that you've been on. Okay, let's look at these. Yeah, I'm a creator. I am fearless. I'm confident. We talked about some of you guys feeling like you're lacking some type of confidence and not feeling like you deserve whatever this is. Some of you guys are kind of chickening out with this I'm fearless. And when you feel like you're about to be rejected, you start acting like a jerk. But if you want things to work out, like, you need to know that you get to create your reality. You get to create the type of life that you want to live. At the bottom was I am a healer. Like, there are things that you're going to have to, this is about self-healing, things that you're going to have to heal within yourself. Messages for Cancer. I don't know if I was supposed to keep those out or what, but let's keep going. Yeah, I am ready. And I don't know if you saw it, but it flipped like sideways again. That's funny because this is all sideways, right? I am ready. Some of you guys are just not quite ready for the right woman. Yeah. We have I am unbreakable at the bottom. Some of you guys, again, this is right here under this, fearing rejection. Even if you're rejected by a person, it's not going to, like, you're going to keep living. And if it doesn't work out with that person, it just wasn't meant for it to work out with that person. That was someone that you were meant to learn from, right? But when you're ready, and you're ready when you decide to be ready, when you're ready, I'm hearing the teacher will come, right? But when you're ready, that's when you're going to get the girl. Yeah, it says, I am knowledge. There are things that you may need to study up on as it relates for some of you guys to like courtship, to dating, to romance, to, you know, marriage, to relationships. Or just things that have to do with taking care of yourself, right? So that you can be all that you would like to be. Yeah, we have I am worthy, and it flips out in reverse. What makes you think? Why do you feel? This is a question that you're going to have to, this is right here on top of reflection and hot seat. You're going to have to ask yourself the question, why do you think or feel that you don't deserve this or that you're unworthy of this? I guarantee you there is no good answer, but there is something that you are going, a story maybe that you've been putting on yourself, that you've been telling yourself, or that someone may have told you in your past that you've been hanging on to, that you're going to have to release, that you're going to have to let go. Yeah, some of you guys, I know it might not be, you know, I don't know, like you could be a man or a woman, but journaling might be a really good idea for some of you guys. And that's going to, yeah. We have I am connected at the top. This is about coming together as one with someone. You got to put in the work. I'm being reminded of that card that said hopeless romantic. Like some people think that, you know, like voila, it's just going to happen. No, there's some work. You do have to put some work in. Now, if it's hard work and it's, you know, like, you know, it doesn't make you feel good or, you know, like whatever, then that means you might be, you know, trying to force something. But, you know, I get the sense of like there's going to be work. There's work that has to be done, but it's work that you're actually going to enjoy doing. It's like someone who loves learning, someone who yeah, like I feel like you're going to enjoy whatever this is that you learn about yourself and about whatever subject it is as it relates to romance and dating and women. Like you're going to, I'm hearing and feminine energy, because this is really about someone that is attracted to feminine energy. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily a woman, but a feminine. Okay, why do I keep choosing the wrong woman? High honor. And we have great fortune. I kind of feel like wealthy man. Some of you guys may feel like you don't have to put in the work. You feel like you either are fortunate in the sense of like you have like a whole lot of charisma, and typically the things that you do, it works when it comes to getting women. But yeah, it does. I didn't say that you can't get women. What I said was, you know, what we're talking about is you getting the right woman. And you keep choosing, like the title of this is, why do I keep picking the wrong woman? So some of you guys might be getting women that like they only want you for sexual reasons, or they only want you for monetary reasons. And I'm not gonna front, like those are good things that, you know, like, yeah, you want to make sure that there's chemistry sexually, and you want to make sure that, you know, the person, for women, it is important, right? That the person is able to protect and provide. We have to have that level of safety emotionally, physically, all of that stuff. So that is something that women are going to look at, and you can't fault them for that. But if that's all that they're looking at, if that's all that they care about, then that's the problem. It's not a problem if they want you to be taking care of your business in the bedroom, in the workplace, whatever. Like they're going to want you to take care of your business. But that does not exclude you from also taking care of their wants, needs, and desires, emotionally speaking. That doesn't exempt you. It's kind of like someone feels like, if they have a lot of money, then they don't have to have any charm or charisma. Or if they have a lot of charm and charisma, they don't have to have any money. Or if they have a big schlong, they don't have to have money or charisma. This is oh, geez. Yeah. Why do these cards keep coming sideways? In the middle, we have privileged lady. I'm getting this. I don't know if you're kind of wishy-washy with like 1 minute. You're treating this person like they are a privileged lady. You're treating them like a princess or like a queen or like royalty or like a goddess or, whatever. You get my drift. And then the next minute you're not. It's causing confusion. It's causing mayhem. And I'm hearing, ain't nobody got time for that. So whoever you're dealing with, the right woman doesn't have time for that. And their expectation is that you, keep that energy. That's what I'm hearing. Keep that energy. If you're going to treat them like a privileged princess, goddess, queen, whatever, keep that energy. You can't be sometimesy. You can't. Because if you are, they're walking away. They're leaving. I'm here on that midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Wealthy man keeps popping up. It's at the top again. Yeah. This is funny how these match up, but with this same, we have to spare. Yeah. I mean, I don't really know what to say about that. We talked about you need to reflect and ask yourself, what is it? I feel so sad right now. Why do you keep telling yourself or thinking or feeling that you are unworthy of this certain type of woman? Someone said something or did something. I feel a little shaky. And it goes back to if this was a person that you thought was like, I keep saying like you're reaching for this woman that's like at a higher caliber or an elevated status or something like that. This could have been someone, could have been someone like that. Could have actually been a mother figure for some of you guys or something like that. Not that you were dating, them. It could have been a mother figure that was like at a high status and, maybe you saw, like maybe she would say or do things to you that made you feel unworthy. Yeah, we have courthouse. And it left you like this person was super judgy of you and your actions and, calling out or judging your worthiness, causing you to do the same thing about your self-worthiness, leaving you in utter despair. I keep looking at this not hiring. So, I don't know. It's like someone rejected you in your past, or you thought someone was rejecting you. Sometimes the answer is just not yet. I'm hearing back then didn't want me. Now I'm hot, all on me, right? So maybe when you were at a point where, maybe you felt like you didn't have anything or something like that. You felt like a person was rejecting you, but they weren't rejecting you. Just because they said no, not at this time, didn't mean that it was a personal affront on you. Because remember, sometimes people have to think about what is in their best interest. And it's not even always just about what is in your best interest. If you're not feeling like you're at a certain level, Sometimes people will come in and they'll pick you up and you still never reach that level that you're meant to reach. When people put their hands all in your business, you don't get to excel at the level that you're meant to excel. Yeah. So I don't know what it is for you, but this is the message that I have, and I hope that it's helpful. I hope that I wasn't too harsh. I feel like I was really harsh as well in the other one, which was, why do I keep picking the wrong man? So I don't know. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, all that good stuff. Also, remember, if you are commenting and subscribing, I enter you in a drawing for your own personal reading. Once we hit 250 subscribers, I'm going to pick 3 lucky subscribers. So anyways, that's what I have for you. Have a beautiful day. Bye now.